Yeah.
Off for 6 days. That's all we're gonna say. Yeah. Cause then
No respect to the vultures. Can't make no moves, you can't this culture. They try and expose us, fuck around and promoters. Say no business, but beliefs gotta roll like a...
And we in this thing. Hey, welcome to No Teleprompter.
Hey.
Shout out to Sean J. Flores gang. That's what separates us from the rest of you gays.
Yeah.
We got a theme song.
Yeah.
So before y'all start all that chop, the audio. Yeah, the audio was off, but guess what? Our show's still better than yours.
Our show's still better than yours.
You still not getting as many views as us.
Yeah.
You guys still ain't funny and satirical. You guys still have no material. All you do is piggyback. So you my sons. You're our sons and daughters.
Be original.
You don't have to start paying rent.
Piggybacking
You feel me?
in the back of the back of the back.
You don't have to start paying
You feel me? They're
I hadn't thought about
Get on them.
they're so horrible. Matter of fact, hold on, because then they're gonna say that I'm this and that and self-conceit, all that other shit. Let's give it up for the greatest cast in the not only in the city, in the world.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Like, comment, subscribe,
Tap in
share.
and tap
Hands and feet on the like
Tap in
button.
and talk about it.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
if you really a part of the community, join.
Talk about us.
All
Talk
right.
about us.
And that's all they go.
Talk about us.
That's all they gonna say before we get to it. Because I'm finna get to it.
Yeah.
But we don't do drama. We just want to make that clear.
No, we do drama.
It's all,
We do
It's
drama.
all respectfully. It may be disrespectfully, but respectfully. You know what I
Respectfully
mean?
disrespectful.
We do drama.
You know what I mean? Something like that. You know what
We'll do drama. I know y'all in the comments.
Comments is, hey man, people be talking out here in these streets, man, especially on the internet streets.
Making videos.
What they say, Pote?
They
Making
say-
posts.
They making posts. They out here trying to
Okay.
create a whole bunch of content off of what we put up.
Pay
you know
me
what
for the
I'm saying?
content y'all making on me too, man. Y'all making part 1s and part 2s. Pay your boy. If you get so tight in the rear end because you got a circle in them jeans at the bottom for easy access, if you used to getting honey buns left on your bed as a treat,
Not the honey bomb.
and you so tender that this entertainment and this satire is bothering you that you gotta do unmanly things and masquerade all online because you're in your estrogen, then
Hit the like button twice.
that's just, I can't stop you from being that.
Oh my God, we know he gonna be diabolical.
Hold it
But
down
just
for the bottom.
keep it satirical. Let's keep it satirical. You feel me?
Hey,
But
Before we get to the drama, I apologize again.
not
We got
personal,
J
it's politics.
comedian Scott in the building.
Hey.
whoop, whoop.
J comedian Scott, he just coming off his show.
talk about it.
Whoop, whoop,
Yeah,
whoop,
hey.
whoop.
Talk about that later. And to his left, we got Shelly Payne. Shelly Payne in the building. AKA
It's
Shelly
actually
P.
it's just Shelly P.
Okay, Shelly
All right.
P.
Right.
Cause we did a name change, so we just gonna Shelly P. Okay, I'm wifey.
I know that's
Okay, there you go. True. Look at it. Getting points.
Hey.
And then to her left, our newest official host. Give that man another round of applause for Blue,
Welcome.
the only Blue on the show.
I know that's right.
You feel me? The one and only.
I know
But
that's right.
let's get straight to it. A lot of people didn't like what we had to say about last episode, and guess what? That's last episode. If you want to comment, tune in to do all that, you go ahead, you go watch the last episode. We moving in, we progressing on.
Okay.
If you're upset about what I got on, that means you're tender. That means you're moist.
Extra moist.
Your plumbing's leaking.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna come on every show and confess my love for any community. Y'all should know who I am and what I represent. But I'm also not gonna not play into my entertainment and my satirical and my gift. I got something you guys don't got. That's why you're upset.
Hey.
You're tender, you're upset, you want to control. I can't control other people of other cultures wearing our jeans, our bandanas, our tennis shoes, our mantra and rap or in anything else. I can't gatekeep.
Yeah.
So why can't I wear and respect the Hispanic culture? Blue. Because it seems like people online are saying, oh, he's anti, when a lot of people from that community and culture support me like yourself because...
Actual facts. Actual facts.
So which one is it, man? Am I Am I schmacious against the Mexican community, or do I love all people?
I mean, do I hate the dead people when I don't practice Halloween? I mean, people. I mean, clothes is clothes.
Okay.
And however people choose to feel it, we know what proof is in the pudding. All you just do your research.
So my
Do
attire
research.
doesn't offend you, sir.
Absolutely not.
My fake cigar and my sombrero doesn't offend
I
you.
appreciate you.
See?
By the time
See?
somebody cultural appropriated,
Yeah.
by the time
Yeah, oh man,
appropriation.
it sells.
Yeah.
Why can't I do what sells?
That's right.
That's how I feel right now.
About time.
I'm culturally appropriate. Look
We
at
for the
me.
people.
Look at me in the camera, people. You see this shit I got on? Hey man, I'm Carlos Espinosa tonight. Okay,
I thought we thought your name was Pote.
It's Taco
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Pote.
respectfully.
Carlos
You understand?
Señor Espinosa.
Like if I were to do a movie or if
Yeah.
I was to do an album or a song, I was paying, my what I would call it cosplay. If I was cosplaying out here, this is what I would do, and that's how I feel. A lot of Hispanic people that either rap or try to do something that's part of the culture, that black culture. Yeah, they do a lot of cosplaying. Like I feel when I see something, because coming from the Midwest, man, you ain't seeing Mexican rappers
You from the Midwest?
from Naptown, Indianapolis all day. You know
I'm
what
glad
I'm
they
saying?
didn't win the championship.
Hey, that's
Indianapolis.
hold on, we gotta wait. This is Crash Out Cudi
You
tonight.
feel
You know
me?
what I'm saying?
Well, as they said, trash out cut. That shit was funny, boy.
Yeah, so but that's how I feel when I see like it's sometimes it's just like it's overdone, man. Like you saying you got 100 niggas in your song and you just look kind of wild, man. You a wild look. You got your hair like you try to sound like black people, and it's
just
like
feel like-
I feel like it's not really you.
You got a
It's
lot of
not
black
you.
people in Indianapolis?
Yeah,
You got a lot of Mexicans in Indianapolis.
Not really.
Maybe you ever thought about that as a perspective?
So yeah, but you know what I'm saying. The thing is that coming down
It's
here.
first shot. It's the first shot.
You know, when I came down here, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I recognized and seen what was going on around here in the music, like following like different platforms online or whatever. And so like when I check that out and I'm seeing their version of hip hop, it's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. It's like one person, 100 different versions of one person.
So you saying, now I do agree with a lot of what you're saying, but my only pushback would be that the same thing I'm doing tonight. There are going to be people who are appropriating and are being satirical for deeper meaning.
Yeah.
And there will be what's considered the majority popular, what everybody's emulating, trendy, you know what I'm saying? And then there's going to be people who actually grew up around said culture, so they feel a part of said culture. I don't have a problem with them in any culture. If you grow up around and raised around a certain culture and that's what you instilled in yourself, you grew up around, that's your environment. Nobody can blame you for your environment.
Yeah.
But if you are said mocking or are emulating, right, out of disrespect, that's a totally different ballgame.
And I agree.
So I agree with what you're saying.
I got something to say too. My thing is this. I personally don't care if Hispanic or Mexicans want to be hip hop or part of hip hop, whatever. My thing is just don't be saying the N-word, okay, that Mexican OT, okay, because
That was crazy.
Because the fact that he comfortably sat there in front of a group of black people and was like, and what you gonna do about it?
Right.
That speaks to the lack of respect that you have. If we accept you into the culture, just like when Beyonce was singing Mi Gente, okay, she wasn't like, fool, wait. She wasn't being
Correct.
disrespectful. She sang it and gave props, okay?
Good ass point, Chef.
At the end of the day, if you're gonna come into the culture, respect the culture. Just because some black people cool with it, most of us ain't cool with it, all right? So if you're gonna say it amongst the black people while you with them black people. But when you go outside them black people, don't do it, okay? Because some of us will do something. I'm just simply saying, I'm not,
Pushback.
you know.
I got a little
But
pushback on that.
ahead, go
Okay.
ahead.
I got a little pushback
Okay.
on that. You know, I've been around the United States for quite some time, so I know there's difference in demographics when it comes to like East Coast, West Coast, South, Midwest. It's different. You know, people think different. And what I will say is a lot of black people are accepting, but now there's a hard underlining. But what is context? You're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna allow you to do. You get what I'm saying? If I'm sitting here and I don't have a problem with it, don't make me have a problem with it neither. Because some people ingrained in the culture, we made it, I can't be mad at what we made comfortable at the end of the day.
It's not a we, it's some of us. And the black people
It's
who
a
made
lot
it,
of us for it to, it's universal now.
listen,
at
straight
this
up,
point.
like me personally, those black people can't cover you, especially around me. All right, because I'll tell the black person that's making it acceptable straight up.
Yeah.
Now, I feel
You could
definitely
go.
hold them
It's a line in the sand for me. Even the black people, they ain't
Right.
all skin folk and kin folks.
Facts.
So those black
Right.
people cannot cover you around the other black people
Right.
that say it ain't cool. Like go to Detroit. My daddy from
Detroit.
Detroit. I
That's-
lived in Detroit.
You know,
In
that's-
places where I live, you cannot. I don't care what y'all say is y'all do that, but y'all don't. All right,
Right.
y'all do it where y'all know it's safe at.
You gotta sit back.
Period.
But
Let's just be for real.
But what if it's, okay, so.
It's disrespect. Just like this. Like, I'm black. Jamaicans is black, all right? I don't go to Jamaicans talking about blah, 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 blah. Even though
Blah,
we
blah,
both
blah.
black, right?
Yeah.
Because at the
Yeah,
end of
they
the day,
consider that
I
to
understand
be,
that I'm
yeah.
black American, you Jamaican. I might say Wagwan because they cool with that.
Yeah, Wagwan.
But I'm not
Wagwan.
going to say the things that y'all say amongst each other. I'm not going to act like just because I go, just because I like the colors, the swag, the dances, the music, Bob Marley, I'm not going to act like... just because I listen to reggae all day, I'm not gonna act like I'm Jamaican now. I know how to make sake, ackee, starfish, and ackee too, but I ain't finna act like I'm Jamaican.
Quick question. Quick question though.
Facts.
Yeah, we were all pretty we matured in age, right?
Right. 30s and up.
Y'all ever remember how some kids, right? You can be around people long enough. You ever seen them kids, that new kids or whatever at school or in your group, and for some reason they just can't help but to take on the vernacular.
Yeah.
Like it just happens, and they speak it so easily. Like it just comes because they're just so entranced by it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Now, what if I told you that 85% of the world moves like that?
So,
100%.
This is facts.
Wait.
So,
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
let me bring it home real quick. If that is the thing, and I know that, once again, it's never about, I never feel disrespect by somebody using something that's so powerful.
Imitation is.
You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Like, if I impress upon you so much, hey, I'm sorry, my fingerprint. I see it on you. You know?
Yeah. Get a blue.
But I can't be, also, I can't, I don't want you watch the context.
Okay.
Now, if I say, hey, bro, it's making some people, I done did that before. Like, hey, bro, watch how you talk around some of these folks, bro, because it's going to stir up some stuff. If my partner himself was like, hey, they got me fucked up.
Okay.
I'm like, nah, nigga, you got me fucked up.
Okay. So
You see what I'm saying?
my response is,
It is what
my
it is.
response is, if for me,
It's gonna be what's gonna be.
it's a level of respect. I feel it as an automatic disrespect because I know that word is derogatory. You don't hear black people, like even me, when I put this on and I told you, I was like, but I ain't gonna say way or nah or oye or any of that, even though I grew up on the west side, Acme and Friedel Street. So I know what Hispanic culture is because I was around it. But you don't see me walking up to people going, hey, oye. You know what I'm saying? Or, but let me finish. But wait, let me finish. I, being around them so long and being ingrained in their culture as well, but identifying and representing as my own culture, I have enough respect for the people that I don't say the B word. I don't say the what rhymes with schmear. I don't say schmore schmopper. I don't say schmala. I don't say any of those because those are derogatory terms to them. No matter how cool I may think one of those words may be. So saying that around black people, I'm not saying it to your own. If they say, hold on, I'm gonna finish. If they say nigga to their own people, we can't police them for that. But if they, period, and that's the whole point of me wearing this. But I'm saying if you're going to use a derogatory term that you know is a derogatory term around people that derogatory term is used for, you don't have to police yourself, but you do have to live with the consequence that people are going to find that offensive because the word is offensive.
Yeah, it's
now,
hold on.
Okay.
I'm just gonna, I can sum it up real easy.
Okay, then let him respond because I did go there.
It all boils down to you can say it, but you can say it amongst who you know.
Right.
If you say it around people you don't know, you can't come to Indianapolis. You can't come to Detroit. You can't come to Cincinnati. You can't come to St. Louis.
Probably
You
Milwaukee.
can't come to
Anywhere
Milwaukee.
in the Midwest.
You can't come anywhere near
Probably
these
even
parts
other
because
places in
when
the
you
South, Atlanta,
no, yeah,
Mississippi.
like you can't now
Alabama.
if you're someone who
Even in San Diego, which is
Yeah,
another
I mean,
predominantly
I'm
Mexican
confused.
place,
I'm
they wasn't saying nigga back then when I lived there.
Yeah,
I'm just a little
and I went to a
I'm just
predominantly
little
Hispanic school.
Okay.
I'm just a little confused on
Okay.
who we're talking to.
So
Because
We're talking to anybody that's not black.
okay, but check me out. No, I get that. What I'm saying is,
But specifically
if
Mexicans
I
right
say
now,
if
I
I
think.
say 100%,
Because whites already know.
even deeper, what I'm saying is
Hey, Steve, you still say
100%.
it.
There's nobody in the right state of mind that's gonna walk into Indianapolis, mind you. Look, check me out. My child will not walk into a place that's not known and not check the temperature, see what's going on. Now you have a few.
right.
That what you said doesn't have to be explained. I don't care if you're from the suburbs or from the urban community. You're not gonna walk into a place that you're not comfortable speaking like you don't know unless you're psychotic.
Right,
Now, so wait.
Right.
I said, who are we talking to?
So for me being someone that's not from here and have lived here for 10 years, what it boils down to is being around people that may be from the quote unquote Hispanic culture or, you know, Latin culture, whatever they want to identify as. And they are so freely with how they talk. And it's like, man, I remember, look, I'll give you an example. I was at
But this is South.
yeah, but still, so I was at an open mic, right? This guy that worked there, well, he knew people that worked there. He wasn't a comedian, but he had a dog. So we on the patio, and it's me, some other black comedians around, you know what I'm saying? Dude comes out with a dog, and the dog was like kind of doing what dogs should do. You know, it was trying to go through, smell us and all that. And he comes out there and was like, hey, come here, you little niglet.
Yep.
Now coming from the Midwest where it's triggering.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like down here,
And
it's
I
the
don't care,
South,
I don't care that it's the South.
Right,
That's
right.
an excuse
but
that,
it's,
again,
but it's a
triggering,
trigger.
period.
But for me, coming
he
from
stands alone when
coming from
you stand alone on that.
Hold on,
point.
man.
Let me get it off. Let me get it off.
Man, coming from playing and like when I played football, third, fourth grade, you know, I'm at an all black private school playing football against white private schools. Man, they out there yelling, hit that nigga, get that
Right.
nigga. Right, what I'm saying is that in Indianapolis, it's kind of like, you know, it's one of the birthplaces of the Klan. So it's like out here, so coming out here, it's like, man, if you've been, that word has either been associated with some kind of pain or some kind of action behind it. You come out here, and it's
then
a
y'all
whole,
say
it's a whole nother,
Wait, hold
it's a
up,
whole
hold
nother
up.
different thing.
Let me
though.
say something real quick.
What's up?
Y'all say it's the South. San Antonio, again, like you said last episode, has like what, 6% black
6, 7, yeah.
black
Yeah.
population,
Yeah.
which means that the black people here predominantly grew up around Hispanics, and we ain't acting Hispanic. Let's be clear. All right, so that for one
That's a big
point that
fucking
you
fact.
said is null and void. We still are black, and
did I say?
You said that when you grow up around a certain culture, then it's 85% of people
What did I say
adopt that
before that?
culture. But let me finish my other point. Like I said, we ain't acting Mexican. As many taco shops as we go to every morning, listening to, and we love Selena.
That's the first
But
time.
we don't act Mexican. Let's just be
I rock
let's
with
be
Selena.
let's be for
Selena
real.
was
You know what I'm
shit,
saying?
hardcore.
And then
And La Bamba.
But I can't.
and then another point real quick.
Kid Frost, I fuck with all that shit.
Yeah, and another point real quick is, like I said, just because some black people, again, like the South is not an excuse, you know what I'm saying? And everybody in the South don't feel that way. I feel like a few people in the South that got big microphones have said that, so that some people have making it seem like that's acceptable. Majority of black people that I know ain't going for it. So that is acceptable in certain small pockets. Don't get confused.
Let me get in here.
Because it's kind of deep.
Let me get in here.
It's deep with this shit.
I was waiting. Let me get in here. So it's very deep because there's multifacets. There's one side who are using the derogatory terms because they know they're offensive as a means of, we know that exists. We also know that you can be emulated. That's what he's speaking to. He's speaking to that a lot of the trends from the black culture are taken on by all cultures because it's considered trendy, popular, and it's
because it's
flavor.
powerful.
And powerful. All of those
Powerful.
things.
Right? Do we do that to the Asians
But wait,
though?
but wait,
Asian
but wait.
cultures,
Powerful.
yes, they are.
But
I gotta finish. I
Not
gotta
us.
finish. I'm going on all sides. So y'all
Yes,
can
they
have dialogue.
are.
Wait, y'all
our
have
food,
dialogue.
our decorations.
So look,
You got Asian decorations?
Look, you can do this. You can do these
right
things.
now I don't.
you
But
just
I
like
used to.
Shelly, you can do these things and be powerful. You're not going to emulate other cultures when you're the one setting the trend. What you're doing is already the most powerful, so you're not going to copy. But on the flip side, that's my point. On the flip side, I do agree when we do it or when we accept other cultures, we shouldn't be looked down upon either, because just because some of us may adopt other cultures, grow up around other cultures, or accept other lifestyles, we shouldn't be looked at like, if I grew up in San Antonio, which I spent a lot of time at, and I say, hey, I fuck with the Santeria, which came from the Yoruba, which is African in the first fucking place. Y'all have Afro-Latino and Afro-Caribbean in your cultures.
100%.
You're a part of us.
Oh,
So
yeah, of course.
me wearing this, which will offend some of you idiots who don't have any history of your culture, but others are going to say, hey, he's doing the same thing that we do to other places.
But they don't feel like they're a part of us. That's why legally, 62% of them identify their race as white. Only 2% identify as other or black. So 62% of them identify as white. That's why they vote like that. That's why they align like that. That's why San Antonio is redlined the way it is. That's why San Antonio gets everything black shut down.
That's a little outplayed, though.
This is a fact. They align, and even and everything that I'm saying right now
they do identify
is all
white
facts.
out here, man.
Everything that
Yeah,
I'm
they
saying
do.
is all facts. The data suggests their driver's license says that they're white.
Yeah,
okay, it says that they're white Hispanic,
they have
not
choice.
black Hispanic, not other Hispanic.
You go around picking a license?
Go to the censusbureau.com. It'll tell you that 62% of Hispanics identify as yes, which is the most accurate data that we have on how people identify. Do you have something to prove me wrong?
Yeah.
What?
On a census card, it's not white, black, or other no more. Period.
I know what it says.
They're not identified. The only reason why Mexicans at the time, and for the longest part of
it say?
Oh,
don't be saying a bunch of bullcrap if you ain't gonna say the facts. I just want to know the facts.
Let him get off.
Okay,
for the
my bad.
longest part of our history, I'm only 36.
It's only y'all two right now.
On the longest part of my history, I do know that at one point in time, there was only 3 choices.
Yeah.
Black, white, or other.
Okay.
And most Hispanics, Indians, Asians, and anything indifferent chose white before they chose black.
Yeah.
And that also moved on further as they added 3 lines, 2 lines, 4 lines, 4 dots, 6 dots. Guess what? It became a lot clearer what you wanted to choose. It's not black, white, Mexican. Now they got a Hispanic dot on there. Now they got an Indian. Now they make it so diverse. Right now, ain't nobody picking white first on their census.
They are, bro.
At the end of the day, he just answered his own.
They are.
He just actually said he actually answered it.
They are.
So I don't even have nothing to say because everything that he said, if you listen intently,
I'll give you something you can look up, right? So before I moved out here, because man, you know, I be looking for shit.
So you
right?
tell me a Mexican would rather put on the census that they're white and Hispanic?
do the research, y'all. Do the research
right now.
Yeah, hold on.
Do the research right now.
Before I moved out here.
Because I did. I don't know if he did.
In
my research, I did the research this year. So I don't know what he's talking about, but I did the research this year.
Before I moved out here, bro, listen to me. Before I moved out here, nigga, they had let off about, it was over 100, 300 cases of Hispanic, quote unquote, who got pulled over, and when they got ticketed, and on these tickets they claimed to be white. So it's like it's
That's the thing. I didn't say that.
But I don't know if you understand. It's the mentality. The mentality. But I'll tell you what kind of just everything. We gotta go to the I know. We do.
Look how they voted. They align with the whites. They don't align with us. Look how black people voted, and look how they voted. All right.
Yeah,
and that'll show you, because before the vote, black people after black people, we was out here talking about Project 2025, what they finna do. Look what he just did right now. He just used the military to take over the police force. People telling themselves all the time.
Okay, so let me ask you this: if a black person told you that, okay, for my people, if a person told you like, hey, bro, we ain't fucking with no designer right now. All them niggas is weird, right? Hey, nigga, fuck you. I'm gonna wear what the fuck I want to wear.
Right, so that's 2 niggas you use that mean
oranges, though. That ain't got nothing to do with
derogatory way, though.
But you hear what I'm saying, though.
I hear what you're saying, but it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy because Hispanic people know how to use it the way.
I won't say that neither.
I feel like if they said Balenciaga was racist against black people,
someone be like, nigga, they throw extra, and when they get mad with it, they be like, nigga. Like they
Well,
throw
we can't get into the tacos and effects on
yeah.
civilians because we took up most of A block with that. That's a deep conversation. We're gonna have to continue that another time.
Okay.
Let's get right into
It was all
the
respectfully,
father. All respectfully. Again, the views, topics, and opinions of all our castmates are all satirical, and our opinions. We are professionals. We don't want you to try this at home.
We are
If this offends you, then amend us. If you don't like, swipe.
I mean what I said.
But before you swipe, hit the like button twice.
Hit the like button twice.
And subscribe.
But let's talk
Subscribe.
about the father who his mother unalived. His mother is no longer here.
I missed that one.
Rest in heaven.
And the first thing the government did was take $52,000 out of his account
Here
that
we
his
go.
mother left him because
Here we go. Talk about it.
child support.
Jesus.
Who is this?
So
What I mean?
Just a regular man.
a black man. His mother died.
Yeah.
She
She
him
left him
inheritance.
some money.
Yeah.
And before he could enjoy that money in his account, he see a negative 52,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
U.S. government child support.
Diabolical.
Talk about it,
Oh,
y'all.
he owed 52.
And the baby mama woke up and said, "Oh goodness, we outside today."
He got
Did
in
she
the
shoot it
rears.
back?
She was up 50
He got in the
bands.
rears. He got in the rears.
Did she shoot it back? Though?
No. It was, let's be clear, it was $50,000 in arrears. That means it was money that he
Oh, so it went to the state.
He owed.
he
yeah.
was-
It went to the tax.
Yes.
Yeah.
His child
It was in the
support
tax.
payment was $791 a month.
Jeez.
And somebody did the math and said that was 6 years of non-payment.
Jeez.
Okay? For it to equal $50,000.
And that can happen fast.
But
It's
obviously, I
approximately
didn't
6
have
years.
it. But I did not have it.
I'm
So
trying to
if
figure
I
out-
did not have it and now I got it, why you just gonna take it all from me at one time?
Because your
Like, let me-
child was already taken care of when you didn't have it.
And what you
Regardless-
gonna do?
I ain't
If,
gonna
if
cap.
your,
I ain't gonna
if your child
I'm
is
trying
alive
to
and
figure out-
well, then that means that when you didn't have it, somebody else did, so you got to pay up.
That money should only go to an
It's
account
called
that only
pay
that
your
kid
dues.
can
But I'm
use.
trying to figure out how that person even owed $7,000. What'd you say, a month? That would be
said
$7,000 a month.
$791, which is about $800 a month.
Yeah.
I'm on child
He
support.
owed,
He make good- he make
his
good
child
money.
support payment was
He make
$800
good
a
money.
month.
He
That
make good
ain't
money.
that. That ain't.
First of
that
all, that is, man, please. I just had a dad tell me he pays $4,800 a year on soccer.
Facts. And
Okay.
volleyball too. Facts.
Okay?
Yeah.
So if we break that down, that's $400 a month alone, just on soccer. That's not even including feeding these kids.
That's how much he, what?
Okay?
Yeah, for-
so
yeah.
so we
Hey,
ain't finna act like
But that's two
700.
parts of the same pie.
We're not
It's a
finna
different-
act
that's
like
a different edge.
we're not gonna act like $791 was really even something that's
I'll-
really major. When in 2025, what it costs to
Hey.
raise these kids? Let's be for real.
As someone,
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, damn, why you ain't pay that?
as someone who is on child support,
Okay,
I
talk
will
to him.
say that 6 years to add up, it seemed like a long time, but it really ain't a long time. Because by the time you get into like that first, second, third year, you already own like 10 grand.
Your
Learn-
kid is alive every day. Last time I
learn-
checked,
learn-
needing food
Yeah,
every
but-
day. Needing clothes every
and
day.
it-
Need to get back to work to school 5 days a week, 10 months out the year.
Let me tell
And
you
I
the game.
understand.
In the summertime, they need more food, more clothes, and some type of activity.
And I get it. And you
Because the parents is
shouldn't
working.
let it
Let
get
me
like
say
that
the
at
game.
all.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Learn your game. Love your children. Don't make your baby mama hate you. Love your children. And guess what? Just coddle your child till he 18 years old and be like, hey, look, baby boy, what
And
you
now
want?
they are
I'ma
taking
bust
the
it to
money
you."
smooth out your bank account. If you have a
Yeah,
joint
yeah.
bank account, they're taking the money out your bank account. They're
And they hitting your
in,
taxes.
in New
And,
Jersey, they
hitting
already
your
have
credit.
done
And they
it.
hitting your credit.
They're going straight to your bank account. They're not even waiting. If as soon as somebody hit that account, they're taking it.
This is the women's fault. We know whose fault it is.
That's
This is
a
the
fact.
women's fault. Y'all the ones that relied on the government. Yeah, y'all gonna say, well, y'all made us have to rely on the government. Y'all rely on it so heavily, and y'all push in our gynocracy, because that's what the black community is. It's a system control. It's a system that's like influenced by women. We're in a gynocracy. A lot of the times, what the women push is the loudest in our community, and they push independentness, not needing a man. You feel me? So that means I gotta be reliant somewhere else. I gotta get bread somewhere else, and they get it from the government. So why would you want good old Uncle Sam to get you? If she got 52, that means the government, what they pushing? Because they got to cut too. It ain't like all the money. See, I think a lot of people under this impression, I don't pay child support. But can you correct me if I'm wrong? If they go get some money from you, ain't good old Uncle Sam gonna take a cut? Because traditionally, that's how the game went.
Right. So what happens is
I'm
when
gonna
you
tell
get
the true story. This about to hit y'all.
when you get that affidavit, and they can set up to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
You can go at this point. You can go virtual, and what they do is even if you do or don't have a job, they could possibly give you 2 options.
Okay.
And so like one of the options is like if you work, if let's say you have a job at the time, they're going to try to get at least 30%.
Yeah. From the
So the rest of that is going to them.
But
So
they
it's
can only
fit-
take
it's-
money from one job. So if you get a second job, that's
That's
all
that's
your
30.
money.
But that's 30%. So
and in America, y'all said it take 2 incomes. Why y'all ain't got
but
2
wait,
jobs
wait,
already?
Everybody isn't hearing me. She got 52K because the government took that 52K from him. That's
Right.
cool. It's
Okay.
owed. Out of that 52K, how much is the government getting?
Right, because I'm saying 30.
She said
plus
she got a
another 70.
$50,000 deposit, so they must have took 2,000.
No.
It had to be more than that.
Listen.
She said that she got a $50,000 deposit.
Right, but I'm
She
saying,
showed her
That's
deposit.
cool. Then that means
Right,
he's
so-
still
So they
there.
took 52. Then
Right.
then the government got 2,000,
Change, yeah.
So yeah,
which
that's
was
what I'm saying.
administrative fees.
They gon'
for hunting his ass down, and
I-
they said we need a little extra just
But
because.
he didn't owe that
so
much in
I
Are you
see-
willing to pay
that wasn't
NASA
arrears then.
It was
cut to go
arrears.
hunt down slaves?
No.
It was
no.
arrears.
The truth about
It literally said arrears.
Are you
Hold
willing
on,
to pay
hold on,
NASA
hold on,
to
hold on.
hunt down the slave?
You know how you pay a house, right? And then you have to pay back the principal before you actually start paying on the house.
Correct.
Arrears really hit like that. That's what I.
Oh, them real-
in real
them
life,
real-
arrears
them
really
real-
hit like
Arrears
that.
is the money that you did not pay that you was already supposed to pay.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
No, it's,
Yes,
it's
it
the-
is.
Taxable.
Tax.
It's the
Yeah,
tax.
it's the way it accumulates. It's the
Yeah.
way.
Either
like a
way it
loan
goes,
shark, like a
arrear-
loan shark.
First of all, what does the arrear means? It means behind, back,
And
before.
interest.
Right.
No, you're
Okay,
right.
let's
But
be
it's a different
logical
number.
here.
It's a different number.
Okay,
It's not the same
regardless,
that you missed.
it's
a
you're
different
behind.
number.
They're not
It's
going to
tax.
take the money that you're not behind.
No, you're right. No,
They shouldn't. They shouldn't
you're
take money.
right.
They shouldn't take
But
money
there's
that
a
you are
tax.
behind on.
Arrears
Period.
is a tax. They put a percentage
Yeah, they should not-
tax
yeah.
on your arrears, and it doubles
Yes.
If
as
I-
it moves.
if I
the
owe
state gets their
$360,
money.
if
That's
I
the
owe
real
three-
arrears of child support.
If I owe $390 a month, it should
I
just
could
be
pay off
that
my
you doubling
taxes.
up.
I could pay off my
But when you
child
start
support
taxing-
and still owe my arrears.
Yeah, when you start rearing the money that's owed, that's money that's extra
Because
shit they
paying-
add on.
Because paying your child support, when you start paying it, you're just paying your current payments. The old
No.
payments don't go. It doesn't erase anything.
taxable credit.
So really, when you are
It
paying your
shouldn't be
payments,
there.
you're just paying. Like if you're already behind,
shouldn't
every
be there.
payment that you make is you're paying towards your debt.
I'm
But you
on
being
top.
taxed.
It's crash at cut in this bitch.
No, that's right.
This what time it is, y'all. Y'all not understand what we trying to tell you. It's like a fucking loan shark. Y'all are trying to accrue interest. That way you can do the same thing they do to houses to people. Because people are more tangible and we can work them. So if I get all this accrued interest on this individual, I can now lock them up because I hit a certain number that deems the government as accessible in your bodily slavery. When your child support number gets to a certain number, they can arrest you now and put you in jail.
Oh, yeah,
and use you for free slave labor. So again, you're paying massa a fee to go get a slave. You're playing into their system by adopting the child support system. Is it usable? Yes, in cases men aren't shit and they don't pay for their responsibilities. That number isn't some big, super huge, insurmountable number for you to rely on the government, right, to partake in the slave and cattle slavery of the fucking prison institution. Because we all know that's what it is. And we all know you can go to jail if you don't pay for your child support. It's crazy that anybody would adopt this behavior.
I got a question. I got a question to you. So, do you think it's fair to, let's say you owe 50K? Is it fair to allow this person not to leave the country? Because they'll do it at 10. If you owe more than
Yes.
10 grand, you
You
think
should
they
not
should?
be enjoying the lapse of luxury if your kids are not being taken care of. It's biblical. A man does not take care of his child will not be prosperous in anything that he does. And that is
But
basically
not all
be
men,
responsible
but
and don't have kids that you can't
But
afford.
I will say this: the back of their mind. Look, the black man not a father is a myth. I'm
Facts.
saying that's a myth. They even CDC released articles saying black men are actually the most responsible and the most ones that are taking care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's a misnomer. It's a myth, man. Black men take care. Real black men take care of their kid. I take care of my kid and I'm on child support.
And black men
The
don't cheat.
actual data
And black
said,
men don't cheat.
Because I know what study you're talking about, and the actual data said that the black men are actually the most hands-on with their kids, which means they spend the most time with their kids. But that doesn't mean that financially they are actually holding their up end of the bargain. Because there are a lot of dads. There are a lot of dads
about that money.
because it takes money to take care of kids.
Right,
and money because the lack of the money is why some of these men on child support because the mama need Medicaid because nobody can afford the health care. If you get Medicaid, you will automatically go on child support. If you cannot afford the child care, if you cannot afford the child care and the mother is getting assistance with child care, you will automatically get put on child support.
Let her get her shit off. Because there's a lot of women online that believe this. Get shit off.
No, these is facts. Listen, my sister works for that place. She literally creates the training programs that people take. Okay, she's a developer.
Oh, shout out to sister.
So baby, I know this. We talk about this. I know the data. I know the information. I got a lot of information I'm gonna share with y'all a little bit.
Black men
So what you're saying
not
is,
being the
like,
fathers of men.
and also, what you're saying is that most men don't take care of the kids. Most black men don't take care of the kids.
What I'm saying
She
is
said they were the most involved
most of the child bearing and the actual taking care of the kids, it falls on the mother, and the father is there, and the father is there physically. Okay, but there is more than a physical presence that is required to take care of a child.
Make more money than more black men.
That's what I'm asking.
I'm saying exactly what I'm saying. I don't basically or try to say anything. I say exactly. I say exactly.
That's what I'm asking.
I say exactly.
I need clarity. That's the clear part.
I agree.
I'm speaking clearly.
I need clarity on that context.
I never said that. So
I agree. I see
that's
now.
what you're saying.
Okay. No,
I said exactly what I said.
That's real.
I agree with what she's saying because I say now in 2025, there are black women that are making now as far as like black men in a top percentile making 100K or more. That's like a 20. That's like a 20%. Man, look, black men.
Black people make over 100K.
I'm talking about black men. I'm talking about black men. Black men. If you are in the top, if you making $100,000, you're in the top 20. Tier of financially making shit. So anything it's
compared to what?
Actually,
the average person makes 50K a year. Okay. That's why. Because
I got the tax brackets. If y'all want to know, I actually have the tax brackets.
Does the average person make 50? Does the average person make 50K a year?
The average person, well, it varies by state. For instance, the average household in Texas makes about $56,000. There you go. And that's a household. So that means man and woman.
So if I'm a black man and I make 100K, I'm nowhere near them. That's the point he's making.
I'm doubling up.
I'm nowhere near them because if the average household, if every house I go by,
black men are not making 55.
If every house I go by, the average income 56, a nigga like me that's in that bracket could shit on everybody else.
Actually, 50% of the people in the country make less than 50K. In the country.
Stop. Hear me. Stick to my point that I'm saying.
What's the point?
Your point of, it's about who you know, not what you know. If you know, you control the playing field. Yep. If you can play chess and you understand that on a real intelligent level, you move the pieces of how it's played wherever you're at. It doesn't matter.
Look at Donald Trump. He put all his homies in position.
Actual fact.
They ain't got no experience.
Actual fact.
They're
No
not,
filter.
exactly.
But that ain't him. That ain't the average white person. Excuse me.
Hey.
That ain't the average Caucasian. But bring it back to the point. It's never about who you know, it's about what you know. When you started the conversation, you said,
look at Donald Trump,
pause. You said it's about networking. Most people don't know how to network.
I'm finna tell you.
When he said it's about what he don't know, you said, hey, my people were selfish. Why? Because they adopted an intelligence that wasn't of theirs.
Facts.
When you said, hey, man, I did it. I had to learn these things and I took it for granted. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power will always trump.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not about who you know, it's not about what you know, it's who you know.
Well,
but you gotta know how to execute the knowledge.
I disagree.
And you gotta know how to execute the knowledge. Okay. Not only do you have to actually know how to execute the knowledge.
First.
A lot of people have knowledge that they do not know how to execute. Let's start there. And another thing, and that's why 90% of businesses fail in the first year because they don't know how to execute that knowledge. They gain the knowledge.
I got pushed back on that
never did it.
But okay.
That's experience.
Okay, but wait.
Still
and the reason why a lot of black men, I feel like, and even black women, but I feel like we're learning. You know what I'm saying? Black women are learning. Guess what?
I think you're really part of the black feminist movement.
Black women are learning to From the corporate world, learn a trade, learn a skill. Black women are going into their trade and skill bag. You understand? If black men, that's what y'all need to do. Go into your trade and skill bag. Electrician, plumber, architect, carpenter. You will never have to worry about nobody giving you the opportunity. You can create the teams, HVAC, electrician. Then you can go into the community and say what it's going to be and what it's not going to be. You can it's not common knowledge. Y'all not commonly doing it.
No, it's not.
So you over here talking about
not commonly doing it.
Yes, we are. We are going. Black women. We like my sister who is a developer. She started her own cooking business on the side. My other client that works HR for Nike started her own business on the side. My other client that actually is top dog at
well, look, I don't know many.
I know so many black women that have businesses on the side.
Construction workers.
The blog. I know this is very
But they have businesses on the side that are not.
Order. We need order. Wait. Pause. I know this is going to trigger some, but shout out to Donald Trump. Trump is fixing a lot of the issues with what Shelly's talking about. She's talking about
Make America again.
She's talking about skilled labor. Let me land. Let me get in here. She's talking about skilled labor. And in this skilled labor, there are a lot of skills that, like I said, Richard Pryor movies. You're from Detroit. We was in Detroit building cars at a certain time. We were building railroads. He wants to talk about multiple generations. Yes, those baby boomers and the ones beyond. Y'all saw 3 different wealths. Y'all saw the housing boom. Y'all saw the railroad and the transcontinental boom. And then y'all seen the motor industry boom. And y'all didn't pass down no wealth. Y'all hid it. Y'all kept it. Y'all didn't separate it. Y'all want to talk about patriarchy and all these men who weren't allowing y'all your debit cards. The boomers are the ones. And they still the rich ones. So what the hell are y'all talking about? On number 2, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Even if I tell everybody, even if I tell everybody about what goes on and what's perpetuated in our community, there's always going to be a wealth disparity because we didn't make money and we don't live by money. It's created by them. So since there's a ceiling, just like in business, there's only a certain amount that are going to be able to be the best. So you take different industries. You want to talk about why businesses fail in the first year? Because of the wealth disparity. They got a whole fucking group called the SBA that got to give you money because they know government in America don't set it up well enough for you to win as a business. And then you got who owns the news stations. Let's not, because I was a part of this. Let's not to mention when you're a new business and you come into a new spot, all the older heads that's majority, not what you look like, they're going to be anti-you. If you a restaurant, they're going to walk in a burger joint and a Chinese joint and say, hey, don't eat their food, blah, 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 blah. And they're going to believe them because you always go eat at these places. And these are the disparities that we don't talk about in the black community. We tell them to be better. We tell them to get better. But we don't say or acknowledge and have accountability that the elephant in the room is there's a system against them. Yes, if you know it, you should muscle up and not bitch about it. But that don't mean we shouldn't talk about it and act like it's a boogeyman and it don't exist.
Oh, yeah. I got one. Okay. Just right quick.
Okay.
So I also am a firm believer that when you so how many people do you know own land? Because if they own land, they had money. My people own land. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like there's things that we have not been. I feel like a lot of us have not been talked about or taught to. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have family that have land, that means they got to the money.
Yeah, they got to the 40 acres.
Got lucky.
My grandma owns land, but she doesn't necessarily know how to. Again, she does. Like when I went to Michigan just to visit her last year, she was selling one of her houses for the low. That's right next to prime downtown Detroit, what they are actually building like crazy right now. So the real estate in Detroit is actually finna go up, and they got houses right now for sale for like $800. She owns 3 houses in Detroit and a lot. Okay. She has land.
It's fake, by the way. All y'all gonna lie out there. It's fake.
I lost all my property.
But and then she just sold some land, like 50 acres in Kentucky. She's just selling the damn land, whatever. But to be honest, a lot of times they don't have financial literacy just because they have the property.
Oh, we didn't say they didn't.
They do not be having the financial knowledge to know again.
And that's
So yes, knowledge. I'm a strong believer. I'm a seeker of knowledge. That's why I'm telling y'all facts, data, and resources. Okay, because I'm a strong believer in knowledge. Okay, I don't care about opinions and feelings. I care about the facts. All right.
But what goes against even what Blue is saying, that knowledge is power, but power isn't money, and power isn't also a concept. Power comes from a group. In business, you're going against their groups. So even if you are the best, they gotta let you in.
So we need a community. We need to come together.
Not my community.
Black people.
All right.
Black people though. Because we have this mindset, like a lot of black people.
Survival's always been at the forefront of the basis of knowledge.
Absolutely.
At first, in this continent,
The survival for knowledge.
But
Absolutely.
black people, I feel like, so after the assassinations of like the Malcolm X's and the Martin Luther Kings, I think black people got scared.
We're going to
You know what I'm saying?
put
They got
put your
scared
tinfoil
and
hat
they
on.
started
I
to be
agree.
every man for themselves.
Talk
You know what I'm
about it.
saying?
Talk about it.
Excuse me.
Put your tinfoil hat on.
We no, because actually, like, you don't even want to help your cousin them out when they struggling. You don't even help. You don't even want to help your mom and them out when they struggling.
Them
A
niggas
lot
want
of times, we have a separatist mindset in the black community. Like, yeah, we cool if you got yours. You know what I'm saying? But you will
Real
know somebody
selfish.
don't got theirs, and you will have surplus, and you still make them feel fucked up when they come over. Like my family, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't, because we understand. So when you come, baby, just
people
come.
are
We're gonna
people.
cover you. But people are not. Like, we don't, as a black people, we don't cover each other
People are
the way
people.
Mexicans cover each other, whites cover each other,
They don't
Asians
either.
cover each other. But
They got their own problems.
But they do.
Yeah, but
they
they-
do to the point where when it's time to band together, baby, they're
Their
stepping.
own code.
One band,
They
one
get
sound.
on code.
They also do that
Okay.
with pedophilia.
Okay.
They get on a
At the
code.
end of the day, it's
Whoa,
always
whoa,
gonna be.
whoa.
There's no
Hey,
distance
yo.
without suffering.
Hey, yo.
It's always gonna be some bullshit. But
But I'm
let's
saying,
focus
though,
on the
people got their
solution.
own problems. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
I'm not saying that.
Everybody
but
got their own problems. Everybody got their own
They was
problems.
busting
Every
down
culture got
their
their
own.
own
They was busting down
problems.
their
Are y'all
own.
not
Big
understanding?
problems. Every culture has their own real
Listen.
big
But
problems.
they
With these new
Black
government rules,
black people
we
got
do
addicted
not
to
have
crack and you got addicted to
community.
heroin. What's your point?
Did
But-
y'all hear me say that Donald Trump is using the military to take over police force in
Let's
Washington,
talk about
D.C.?
it. The big beautiful
He's gonna
bill.
go
Shelley,
to Baltimore,
Shelley,
Oakland.
Tell us about the big beautiful bill,
Okay.
Shelley.
First of all, let's talk about what Donald Trump just did. He just used. We're gonna talk about the big beautiful bill, but Donald Trump just yesterday, as of yesterday, used the National Guard to take over the police force in Washington, D.C., citing the fact that crime rate has gone up in Washington, D.C., even though the crime is at a 30-year low
Wow.
in Washington, D.C. Crime this year is
Washington, D.C. was
26%.
dangerous.
26%
Dangerous.
lower than it was the previous year, and Washington
Shout out
D.C.
Mr.
has the
T.
most prominent black leaders in the country to this date. So he's basically lying, and then he said, and we're looking at cities like Baltimore,
need
we're
that
looking at
private
cities
sector.
like Oakland. So what he's doing is he just put 800 bodies on the ground in Washington D.C. to police and watch black people. You understand?
Make sure
Now,
it's on there.
if y'all are getting any type of social government benefits, Medicaid, Social Security, no, let's just not do Social Security. Medicaid, Medicare, or SNAP, there's new requirements, okay? You have to work
Facts.
80 hours. If you're an able-bodied person, and the able-bodied person, they're considering you, if you are over the age of 18, under the age of 65, you do not have any child that you're caring for under 14, and hold on,
Social Security.
I wrote it down.
Like she's saying, they cutting out your
Disclaimer, I wouldn't have
Medicaid.
voted red or blue. I would
Okay.
have voted green.
It's a robbery.
Bam.
Pensions gone.
Bam. So yeah. So the new work
401k
requirements state
gone.
you must work 80 hours a month, volunteer, or be in school. The only people that are exempt is if you're above the age of 65. But if you own your home, and they say the value of your home is too much,
Yeah.
because a lot of senior citizens own their home, then you also will not qualify. So that's another disqualifying factor
Well,
as well.
dirty birdie.
Even if you're on a fixed income, they're also not raising the SNAP benefit, period. So if eggs go up to $20, they don't care. The rates that we got right now, they're locked in. They're only covering families up to 8 people.
That's kinda
So if you got
disrespectful.
more than 8 people, anybody extra is not covered.
That's more than eight people.
People do have more.
In a household?
Yes, because some people have their sister's kids. Some people got their, people got combined families and stuff like that.
Hey.
Yes. Also, everybody's income in the house will be included. You can no longer use your lights, your utilities as part of your bills. They don't care.
Right.
They're only
Wi-Fi.
So like you used to be able to use that, but now you have to re-register every 6 months. Okay,
Right.
it used to be yearly, and if you don't register, and they're also
All straight, no
passing.
chasing.
And then as of 2027, they're passing a lot of these costs off to the state. So the government used to pay 50% at administrative fees. Now they're
Okay,
only going to pay
my biggest problem
25%.
is- my biggest
So
problem-
you might not be able to even get certified because there ain't going to be enough people to fucking process your documents and shit. So they
My
finna
biggest
make it
problem is
real
what it's gonna
hard.
do when you get old. When you get old, next 10, 15, 20 years, what's going to happen with you? I'm not really worried about how my kids going to make it. This younger generation is going to pump. They're going to pump, and they're pumping. I don't care where it's at.
Yeah, it
As
can't
long
be
as
right
if I'm in their life, they pumping. If I'm teaching them, they pumping. So I'm not worried about that part. SNAP benefits, so you mean to tell me that at the end of the day, you have to work 80 hours a day to get
80 hours a week. So
80 hours a week.
I mean,
to
80
get
hours a month. Sorry, 20 hours a week.
20 hours a week to get SNAP and Medicaid, food stamps.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes, and also
You have to
too,
work 20 hours a week
Yeah.
to qualify for
Government benefits.
a benefit.
Yeah.
and they're
So
doing
you
something
make,
to where
if
you
I
have
make,
chips.
if I make, so let's see,
And
20 hours a
Medicaid.
week at $20 or $16 an hour would be $360,
Yeah.
$380 somewhere around there.
After taxes, you'd be at like 305.
I gotta make $305
Yeah.
to give me some goddamn food stamps.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you getting $200 worth of food stamps, you winning, man.
You feel what I'm saying?
If you
Right
whatever
now?
capacity.
Yeah, look, I ain't
but hold
worried
on,
about none of that
I say
shit.
this. Let me tell you this.
They fucking up
With
the game too.
My
They
kids
ain't
wait.
selling
I ain't
them
worried
half
about
off
it.
no more. They selling them 60.
That's not worried about what about
And
right
you
now.
can't buy in some states as of
supposed to
today.
sell
You
them.
Shout out to
cannot
Amari.
buy snacks or sugary drinks.
Shout out to Amari.
But you can buy the things to make snacks. So you can still buy, sugar,
That's
not
flour,
working
vanilla
right now.
extracts, cinnamon.
They
That'll
doing
make
that.
some
Go ahead,
sugar
Jay. Go ahead,
noodles.
Jay.
So this is what I'm
Go ahead,
trying. So I did some little research on this thing
Alright.
he done in Washington, because when I first saw it, I was just like, what's going on?
Yeah, what's going
so
on?
when I've heard a few podcasts that had people that's there in DC. So in DC used to be predominantly black. Now it's pretty much like 47% black. That's the first thing. Also, they have a big homeless thing. They also have they had a mental health.
Are you from the boo-hooers? Boo-hooers.
They had no, for real. They had a mental health facility, and they let all of them out. So they roaming around the
Shout out to the
streets.
crazies.
Yeah, and they also got a big carjacking problem. They don't have a lot of schmurders, but they have a lot of carjacking, like leading tops in the country. So you got people coming from Maryland, Virginia. If you know about any of that area, you got 3 different areas people can come from in Virginia, and Maryland, and Baltimore. And you got all these people kind of coming around there too. So you got a big mass thing of because apparently the mental health people walking around the streets on some living dead shit. They was all they
But they already passed the bill.
they've been
so-
out, but they've been out
Have you
roaming the
been in
streets
DC?
for like over 2 years.
Have you
But
been
they
to
say
DC?
right now
I've been there like one time.
it's already overly
Have you been
policed
to
in
DC?
DC.
Have you been
It
to
is,
DC?
but
I
it's got the
haven't.
most. It's got
But
the
I
most.
plan on going to
I
the
ain't gonna cap
museum.
y'all. I ain't gonna cap y'all.
DC has the
DC
most.
been down bad. Nobody give a fuck about that shit. They still make it. They doing
That ain't all true. That ain't always true.
He said, "Hey, fuck."
There's a lot of black history.
Hey, you can walk to the White House, right? You can go to the White House.
That's not true,
You
though.
go see the White House.
That's cap.
Go ahead, click your cup across the fence of the White House. Walk
That's
right
cap.
behind the White House.
They have the
Two blocks
biggest
down
African
to the rest of
American
the White House.
museum
That's
in the
cap.
United States.
Hey, Cap, I've been there multiple times.
Bro, you got
I'm a
you got-
sightseer.
right, but I'm
What are you
saying
talking about?
so Marion Barry,
What are you talking about?
Marion Barry, after he got out, even though he was smoking crack, he set DC up for people to make money even after
I'm
he
not
got out of
saying
there.
people ain't making money.
So it's not-
All
it's-
I'm saying,
they-
if you
there's
go to the
parts-
District of
They-
Columbia,
there is
and you
certain
walk
parts,
them
yeah, but it's-
streets, you gonna see the difference
Yeah,
between
down there.
Indianapolis and San Antonio.
down
In real life.
downtown, like the down the
65
down there.
65
the White House.
percent
But Indianapolis and San Antonio, you walk the streets of DC, you will see the big difference.
Over 60% of
Around-
black people in DC make over 85,000.
Right, there's parts of
let's
DC.
be clear.
There's
So
part, you're
there are
talking one
successful
part.
black people.
You're talking
How
one
good
part.
part?
85,000.
You're talking about
there
one
are
part of
successful
DC.
black people there, and now they finna be
We can't talk
over
about one
policed.
part. We talk about Washington, D.C.
Yes, and there are people that
Where's Washington, D.C. at?
It's the District of Columbia,
Pennsylvania.
right? It's in Pennsylvania.
Okay,
It's
so
like
we're talking about
triangle.
a space in the middle of Pennsylvania.
No,
Okay.
it's
PA.
not.
It ain't Philly.
Okay,
We're
you know
talking
what?
about a spot
What is your point?
on a
No,
marker.
no,
that,
DC.
that they deserve to be over policed?
Wa-
So what do you
Washington-
No, I'm not
want to
saying
say?
that. I'm not definitely not.
Because
good.
that's what you
what I'm
got
saying
an
is,
issue
what
with.
I'm saying
But it's overly
I'm not
policed
definitely
because that's where the highest amount of cops and National Guard,
Well, they
all that, it's all
automatically
in
go fed,
DC.
and they're also
So they've
Exactly.
always been
Exactly.
sending-
So they're already over policed. They already got 7 damn police, different
But-
types of
but
police
what did you
departments
say?
already.
Most
So
of them
why
make
do they
80,
need the
85%
National
of
Guard?
work?
If he
Because-
can deploy the National Guard on
because-
January
I'm almost done ordering my
6th,
food.
why
Because
did he need to deploy the National Guard when the crime rate is low?
because they got crazy
'Cause it's
people
DC.
roaming. Everything I just said is the reason why he did it. They got crazy. They got the
DC.
crazies
Well,
out
DC
there.
is protesting in the
They got-
streets right now because the
And they
people that
turned
live in
up.
that city don't feel like it's necessary. They
I
don't
know
want
that's
it.
right.
I mean, it may.
Is this not a democracy? I guess not anymore.
If you're walking down
This is
DC,
fascism.
I'm finished. I'm ordering.
if you walking down DC and you got
Had to order my
some
food
you
right
got
quick.
some of the mental health crazies coming up to you, how much of that you gonna be like, hey man, where the
Shit gonna
National
take 30
Guard at?
minutes.
in
I
this
seen
bitch?
Man, ain't gonna take for 30 minutes.
Man, we talk.
Yeah.
Man, apparently those that are in DC,
Yeah.
if you in DC, check in. Let the comments know.
Check in with your boy.
And tell the people how there's a bunch of living dead shit going on around there, and you can't even enjoy the city.
First off,
it may look a little run down, but
Well, take your homeless people and put them in jail, probably concentration camps.
One mic. I let y'all go for a long time, and I heard a lot of y'all say District of Columbia.
Talk about.
Y'all said District of
out.
Columbia multiple times, my friend. Multiple times. It seems to me that y'all don't understand that you just said that this place is a district of another place.
I understood.
Okay.
Well, then you
Whoa, let me cut. I just,
Go ahead,
it just
go
says
ahead,
on.
go
I
ahead.
just want to step
Go
back
ahead,
right quick.
go
I'll put the
ahead.
mid back on it quick. Let me grab the iron.
out.
So I feel like this is an educational moment for y'all to even understand that the place that has the capital, that is the capital, and that houses our president, that passes legislation and that runs everything, is occupied on what we would consider foreign soil.
Oh, my mama.
Because it is a district of another place. Do y'all
Nigga,
even?
how weird is that?
When we get to a point where these motherfuckers will learn how to write in cursive, because a lot of them don't even know how to write in cursive or write a check
they not
without
taught that no
Googling.
more.
Exactly. So that's the intelligent level we're speaking to. That's why I don't argue with y'all online. You guys with the 8 to 12 likes who get fake comments. And fake participation trophies, fake podcast awards. First off, I don't beef with anybody that's not that's competition.
Crash
and
out
I don't
cookie.
give time to anybody that isn't. So I'm not giving time to people that got kicked off the show.
Talk about it.
That's no longer a part of this show.
Talk about it.
Or the other people that give themselves trophies from an imaginary entertainment industry that nobody cares
A
about.
little small trophy, you know what I'm saying?
Who records on an iPhone on a couch, looks like in your kitchen/living room. Or anybody else that got to pay the man to create their content and then pay another man, or then pay another man to use their equipment.
80 hours then.
See.
So all these old heads that got co-signed 30 years ago that upset that we in the building. Hey yo, go ahead, round of applause. We're learning. We're on episode 25. This is the 25th. We're learning. The mics popped. It was a little loud. It was hot. This is episode 25. Y'all on episode 200 and you still only getting 200 views.
Talk about it.
We already didn't hit a 250,000, excuse me. We already hit 250,000. We've been at this 5 months. It's gonna be the 6th month. Who the fuck y'all talking to? Anything I've ever done, I saw it through or I've been great at. So I'm gonna keep being cocky. I knew at this game that I need other people like me who could do it and do it even at a higher rate. That's the team we got. You motherfuckers in trouble. Don't be calling my phone trying to ask for favors. Don't be calling my phone trying to say, do you align with this, and that? You know where I stand. You know where I stand. I'm talking to you other motherfuckers.
Fight me and win.
The people I'm having conversations on, the people I'm on the phone having conversations on about doing business with, you know what I'm saying? About being a genuine brother. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about all you other motherfuckers who think you know me and think that you could call my phone and get me to do favors for you or to do certain things for you just because we once aligned. We don't align no more. This is business. And this is the aspect I'm talking to. I'm talking about the people who actually succeed in business. They also have to do something nobody talks about. And that's be an evil motherfucker. Because you got to know you got to step on the losers in order to win. It's no fun being second, Ricky Bobby.
Talk about it.
It's no fun being second, Ricky Bobby. If you ain't first, you what?
Right.
Come on, fam. So this is
Okay.
always a competition. So people got to get stepped on, and we stepping on you, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I don't care that y'all bend over backwards, got circles and holes in your booty, and you're ready to bend over for anybody grab ankles just to be a part of groups. We don't need y'all. We got our own camera guy. We got our own editor, and we're all the personalities. We make money to where we could come and do this longer than you can.
No
If you want to
telling.
win, put Booby in.
And that's what we're going to
Shout out
continue
to
to do,
Texas.
because it ain't just about me, it's about the team. And my team's better than yours.
Okay, and I'm my queen stand up. Okay, period.
Shit, we had to go to the women.
I mean, hit
We
the
just
like
had to
button.
go to
Oh
the
yeah,
women.
for
shit.
We
sure.
just had to go to the women.
Okay, because I ain't gonna never let them hold us. Okay?
Let's go to this last take. How about this? How about this Anthony Edwards savagery? Now, what? She want 500,000?
Get your bag.
Lifetime.
She blew that first meal already?
Pay that.
Lifetime.
Pay
Damn,
that.
did she?
What's
You know
she
what?
spending money on?
Did
Yes,
He
she
is
won't.
not meeting his moral and ethical duty.
Man,
So
I ain't argue with you all night.
Who's
Let's get
being
it.
that moral
Let's
and
get it.
ethical duty?
Blue, let me have this one. I ain't argue with you all night.
Fuck is
Let's
going
get
on?
it, Shelly. Let's get the people what they want.
Yo,
Check
man.
this, Miss Pro Feminist Movement, Miss 4B. Let me
that
tell
from
you
other
something.
people.
Let me tell you something.
I'm original.
She got paid
fair.
once.
I learned from experience.
He said,
What is
I will
that?
send you, wait, he said, I'll
Life
send you
experience.
$200. Wait, don't cut me off once. I'll send you $250,000 if you send me the video. The video he was talking about was taking that Plan B and swallowing it.
See,
and I cash app you the $250. This is facts. You can look this up. This is the conversation. This is why people don't like her. She lied to him and said she did it. Got the $250,000. She never went to jail for extortion.
diabolical.
She never went to jail for extortion, fam. That happened. No BS, and you can quote me if I'm wrong.
God.
Well,
That
it's not
happened then.
extortion if he offered it. Extorting
took
is
the
something
pill, it
somebody
was
come
a
to you with a proposition,
businesswoman.
damn near blackmailing you.
Businesswoman. She lied.
That's not
lied, though.
extortion,
She
but I
lied.
like that word you tried to use. She made a lie, though, but that ain't extortion. That's a lie.
Let me finish. She lied.
Just like he lied when he said he didn't want
I
to have
didn't
kids,
care.
but he shut the club up.
After this
That's
happened,
crazy,
no,
That's crazy,
She's right.
Queen.
She's right.
That's
She's right.
crazy.
He lied when he shut that club up,
Right.
but he ain't want to have
He's
kids,
right. But I
though.
wasn't done cooking. I wasn't done cooking.
Planting
This is why
seeds
it's
and them
extortion.
burdens is part of the problem.
After she got the $250,
Protect the seed.
after she
And you
got
still
the
pay the deed.
It
after
absolves you.
Not like that.
after she got the $250, she sent him the pregnancy picture.
She did.
He offered another motherfucking $250. He said, "Go get it taken care of," and you lied again. This extortion.
Sheesh. And diabolical.
Extortion
Ain't they in
on
Texas?
type of fuckery.
I thought, what team he play for?
The Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh.
He just signed a big check. He's supposed to be the face of the league. Go look this up. I'm not lying to you, Shelly. She did this multiple times, and now she's asking for a third round of money. This is a sick woman. Didn't you say that he's not a good daddy, and you mad? Women are mad at him because he don't want it. I get it. As a father, yes, you take care of responsibilities, but I don't disagree with the 20-year-old. He will eventually find himself there. But a 22-year-old who just got this money, you 38, you are 16 years older than him. You're planning for his money. He's upset because he told
Tell him,
you
Black
to
Queen.
he told you to get rid of the
What
baby.
that woman do?
You a grown ass woman. You didn't get rid of the baby.
What she do?
And you used him, and now you're trying to use the fatherhood
What she do?
again.
In the words of Jay-Z,
Oh, she
a
ain't
man
right.
that
No,
don't
she
take
ain't
care
right.
of his family can't be rich.
She ain't
You
right.
watch Godfather and miss that whole shit, okay?
Look at that.
He ain't gonna be rich if he ain't take care of his kids, okay?
Hey, I cook more chicken when the kitchen closed.
Why?
What he said?
Hell,
Nobody
fuck
wins
that
when
hoe.
the family
Fuck
feud.
that hoe. What are you talking
Pay the
about?
dues.
One
Pay
rubber.
the dues.
One rubber.
Cook blue rubber.
One rubber, my nigga. One rubber. One rubber.
Pay that fee.
That could have been
Pay that fee for
all
being a dummy.
not done with one
Shout out to
rubber.
all
They got a pill you can take.
Shout out.
Protect
I bet
your
they do.
seed or pay the
One
deed.
rubber.
No, they got
Shout out
a male pill you can take for 48 hours.
Protect your seed
Double
or
up.
pay the
And they had all
deed.
kinds
He
of
could have got a
Rubber,
vasectomy.
take that pill.
Nah,
Because that's
22.
reserved.
Why?
Hey,
Ooh.
it's reversible.
You can't have a
It
kid
only
for
takes
48
10
hours.
minutes.
Why?
And after you bust 250 nuts
Why?
with the type of money he got.
250.
Why?
Yes.
Why?
And with the
God
kind of
loves her.
money that he got.
What you mean?
Be a man of the
God
word.
said I
know
could be
that
100
piece.
years
My bad,
old and
my
have a
bad,
baby.
my bad.
Be a man of your word.
Why-
Put
why-
your
why
baby
would I-
mama in the burbs, okay?
Why do I want to go
That's
God's
what it's
plan?
gonna be.
God's plan. God's
250
plan.
nuts.
Okay,
All right, she
I-
coming with some shit tonight. All right.
God's plan.
250
Get it,
nuts.
blue.
God told me I could live 100 years
Let's
and
get
still
the
have
C
a
block.
baby.
I mean, let's get to the last.
We can't say the same. We're not the same.
Pay up.
We got 78.
Don't take care of his kids, can't be rich. Look what Dr. Umar going through. He ain't take care of his kids.
No,
And the
no,
girl
we're not
that
worried.
stole
We
some
will
money.
not
And now he's
overlook
like-
any Dr.
and
Umar slander
that's
on this
always
show.
true.
That is not what we do on this show. We do not
That's
do
what his
Dr. Umar
child
slander.
said.
You slipping,
That's what his
Dr. Umar.
child
Dog.
said.
You slipping, bro.
And now his accounts is frozen.
If we not gonna freeze the accounts of
Yeah.
TD Jakes and all these preachers, we're not gonna seize their account. Give my man back his money. We're not gonna seize all these Baptist accounts and all these church people account. Hey, motherfuckers got a stadium that can house 50,000 people. It's flooding. You ain't gonna let nobody in. They ain't gonna seize your
Umar
fucking
don't
money.
subscribe.
Seize that shit.
Umar's diabolical.
He don't
My nigga,
subscribe.
take donations. He ain't messing. You think he
Donations.
messing with that money?
He said, donations. I need them donations.
He not messing with the money.
Man, he been trying to build that school since goddamn 15 years.
Bro,
It take time.
it's kids that
It
were
take
kids
time.
that have been to college.
Yeah.
They get that way.
They done finished that
not the
damn
church, though.
35 at the time he was trying to build his damn
Some gardens
school.
grow.
He not the church, though.
Some gardens grow
Nah,
overnight.
I gotta pay
definitely
that fee.
Some take a lifetime.
Okay.
Well,
but he not the church, though.
Rome wasn't built overnight.
I think he tricked his feet off, allegedly. Because, I mean, he touched...
Like, when he say Medea got that money.
He touched 1 point something
Who?
milli.
Medea.
Are you talking about tight ankles, Perry?
No.
That boy ankles tight,
Nah,
clenching and grabbing.
Some girl.
Clenching and grabbing, tight ankles, Perry.
Now the reason why he said his account is froze is this girl. He said he calling her Medea. He said Medea.
Oh, you believe in that malarkey?
No, this is what he
Malarkey.
said. This is what he said. This is what he
You
said.
believe in that malarkey?
He said Medea tried to get his money, but he just calling her Medea. I don't know what her name is.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I know
she's
what
doing
you're talking
interviews about him.
Yeah.
Talking
Be like,
about him. I haven't seen
that.
those either, but I just watched what he.
You gotta see him.
I just watched what he had to say, and what he
gotta see
said
him,
was
man. She-
Medea tried to get access to the FDMG account. Okay, they tried to get that money on. Okay, and in the results.
Alright.
They froze that money on. They said, "Oh hell no, you Medea, goddamn, everybody getting the money but the school, the foundation."
I don't
Hey.
like it, not one bit. You'll never catch me
His
alive,
ass being
chopper.
a goddamn conservatorship, okay? Because he ain't taking care of the funds properly, okay?
You'll never
Hey,
catch
get
me
Wendy
alive.
Williams out the conservatorship
We're not
and
doing that
put
to
Umar in the goddamn
We're not doing that to
conservatorship,
him.
okay?
Hey, crash out back in this bitch. We're not doing that to him.
But Umar is not
That I was gonna fall asleep. I'm back.
Conservatorship.
I took a break. I'm back.
That's
Hey,
right.
look, all y'all that got negative stuff to say about me, mwah, you'll never catch me alive, copper.
Hey, man, you gotta pay the fee.
We love y'all though. We love y'all though. Audience
We
out
love
there, we love
y'all.
y'all, man. We love y'all. Keep the comments going. Keep the hate going. This is beautiful. This is
Don't tell him.
Keep the
I
love
give
going,
you
okay?
two.
We want the love, too. We want the love.
Shout out, this ain't for nothing. Your life matters.
The
This
love
is all
ain't
for
fun.
satire. This is all for satire. Shout out
Facts.
to my brother. I lost a lot of people this life. This year, this month, a lot of people committed themselves to suicide. Hey, man, if you need something to talk, man, this is all comedy. Catch a different perspective. Learn your life, live it. Hey, if you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. If you need to reach out, holler at anybody else. We all powerful people
Facts.
in real life. And if anything, we'll hope to see your perspective and raise it to the next dimension. Just holler at us. Look, once again, disclaimer. It's all satire. Don't take it offensive. But if you do need to talk, understand, man, your life is worth more. We trying to make more of ours. We trying to help you make more of yours. And that's
Amen.
peace.
That's the word right
We're here to
there.
bring comedy, not chaos.
Facts.
Hey.
Facts.
And
Facts.
information and not misinformation. This
I'm
ain't-
here for
Yeah, we
moral
spitting
support,
game. We chopping up
comedically.
game. We spit that game.
And I'm
we
gonna
chop
help them
that
get them
game.
facts straight every time, okay? They might get a little hot about it, but you know.
Sometimes I be, hey, sometimes we be dead ass serious too now. Sometimes we be dead ass serious
But it's
too
all
now.
love. We love each other. It's all love. It's all love.
Oh, you know, it's point of views, it's perspective, it's conversation.
No, I'm for the
is where, you know what
neighborhood.
I'm
And I ain't
saying?
accepting no labels. They
I
can
know,
call
I'm
me a
for the
feminist. I call
neighborhood.
myself a smart woman, okay? And I'm
You go with
representing
all
for
this, we anti-women crowd like the world is
I
not
represent
against
for the
women,
wise
Shelly
ladies,
P.
okay?
Love women.
The world is ran by the P, Shelly P.
Then-
We're not
then-
against the P,
then act
Shelly
like
P.
it.
Nah, we ain't gonna do that though.
Hey, wait, you doing too much.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
you
I got my
doing
finger
too
ring
much.
on.
Okay?
We ain't gonna do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, people,
We almost
I only care about
got
the
the pom-pom
actions.
for you, but then you throw that motherfucker in our face.
You see,
why you gotta do it
all
like
the
that?
words.
Why you got to do it
When I
like
told
that?
them to act like it, they said, "Oh man, actions." See, that's what I gotta
No,
tell you, ladies.
No.
Unfortunately,
Okay,
no.
all three of them was on
It was
the
all
court.
in
The
energy.
actions, they all fell down.
Y'all say y'all got
Yeah,
energy.
yeah,
As soon as I said act like it, the energy dropped.
That's
used
because
to-
I
used to
do
watch
it. I ain't gotta
Barney, too.
say it. I do it.
Then the
I ain't
energy should have been up. It should have been like right.
If I've been to the end zone before, it becomes second. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Viva La Raza.
Ooh, he said.
If I done been
Wait
to
Wait a goddamn minute now. Wait a goddamn minute now. Hold on. Oh, you said Viva.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said my whole lot. I was about to say, wait a goddamn minute now. I know what that means. That means to cleanse the black
What is
race.
Viva la Raza?
That means believe in us, all right, or remember. What does it mean?
Si se puede.
It says remember Mexico. What does Viva la Raza mean?
No, remember the streets.
Remember Mexico. Remember
Remember
the
the
people.
streets.
See?
I know si
See?
se puede
See?
means you can do
How you
it.
know? How you
Or
gonna
we
say?
can do it.
You know what I'm saying? I know the culture.
Long live the streets.
There you go.
Okay.
Long live the streets. cuz.
Okay.
On my
Okay.
mama.
Respectfully, because I thought.
We get it
Okay.
from the mud.
I love Hispanics and Mexicans. Okay. Me,
Well, why we gotta say that every time we say something that people might not like? They don't say, "Oh, but we love the blacks, but y'all gotta do better." Like why? Like they don't hit them. So why do we gotta say that? We shouldn't have to say that shit.
Because we are loving people. We the originators. Okay, so whatever they do, we ain't gotta do it. We black people, we loving. Y'all better be lucky we loving.
Though, Shelly, I think it's their insecurities. They project that self-hate onto us and like.
On both ends.
Like, come on, bro. And even if we did have a stance, like, who are you to tell us?
Te amo, mi mexicanas. Mi mexicanos.
Take us out, Jay. Jay, take us out, bro.
Take us out, bro.
Take us out.
Hey, so let me just say this, man. I had a wonderful time performing this past week, and you know.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on.
Congratulations.
Hold on. We disrespectful as fuck.
Teller was in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Get that man a round of fucking applause.
All right, whoa, comedian Jay.
He did great. He did great.
I appreciate that because I want y'all to understand. You may see me chop it up on this shit, and I mean, you be like, damn, you know, he a little funny, man. You know, he be kind of saying shit, doing shit, real, you know. But on them stages,
you different.
It's a good thing that I do, and you know what I mean. I'm glad that I was able to showcase that Thursday, and you know, what I want to say is this, man, is that I've been through a lot, you know, just off the court, on the court with this, you know what I'm saying? And the adversity that you reach, the highest levels of adversity, when you have a bad day in your everyday life, but then one of the greatest days in your entertainment life, it's a feeling of euphoria that's like no other, man. So it's like I've been doing things and not have to rely on the status quo. I have not had to rely on some kind of clique. I am not relying on having to put my face in butt cheeks, paws, no diddler.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I have not had to do these things. You understand what I'm saying? I'm someone that can create something.
No booty meat for you.
Never a grabber. Never a grabber. Never a grabber. Never an ankle grabber. Get him, fam.
And it's so good. That's why I got coming up August 28th through the 31st. I'll be in Killeen, Texas for the Killeen Comedy Festival in Killeen.
Shout out to
You know what I'm saying? It's my first comedy festival. And you know what I'm saying? It's something that, you know what I mean? I'm just glad that it's happening. And you know what I mean? I'm going to continue to keep producing some of the best content that I can produce.
Amen.
I know where my lane's at, and I'm all over the place with it, man. I'm diverse in this shit. So those that think you gonna like be able to just kind of stop what I do, that ain't how that shit works. You feel me? So I want to say thank everybody again that supports your boy and check me out on all platforms. You know what I mean? More coming down the line. Real big things coming down the line. And so I'm just riding this wave and, you know, I'm gonna keep hitting with that stand up. So if you see me out in some of these places, and that's what I'm saying, because I'm on platforms like this, I do my own platforms as well. And it's like, man, these things, people starting to see you, boy. I heard it.
We see you, boy.
And it's nothing but love for those that got love for me, man. I'm ready to build.
Shout out to No
And
Telly.
I got more coming, more shows coming. And you know what I mean? This was a great show that night. Got hella good footage from krashoutkudi himself was in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations.
And it was cinematic. Shelly was up in that thing. You know what I'm saying? She had her people. You know what I mean? And we gonna continue to keep dropping shit, man. And it was fun. You know what I mean? If you caught my set, man, you clearly see. Even you see, on my social media, I got a whole Chat GPT made up a comedian Jay Scott's haters house, and it's nothing but room and space in this haters house.
It's beautiful.
Y'all can all come join this shit. You feel me?
Big facts.
And there's plenty of room. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna continue to keep shitting on you niggas, whether if I say your name or not. So you know, hey,
you know who you is.
Respectfully. Or disrespectfully, whichever one you want to take it. You feel me?
And to the rest of the city, boy, and ladies, we love y'all no matter what you look like, and we love y'all no matter what you think you know.
In real life.
But this is the place to be, and there could only be number one show, and that's the No Motherfucking Teleprompter.
All right, peace out.
Take us out of here, bro. Take us out of here.
All right, so
take us out of here,
So
man.
one thing I will say is this, man, is look, keep your eyes on the prize, stay focused, and if by some chance you look both ways, you still may get hit by a motherfucking bus. Okay.
And that's another episode of
that's
No
the soliloquy of the
Teleprompter.
day.
Holla at y'all. Y'all be easy.
Use the crosswalk.
Outsiders, what up?
I know that's right. God damn it.
Yeah, that was good.
Now that production is way better.
All right.
That production is
yeah, that
way.
Yeah.